Hi everyone, welcome to the Franchise Marketing Minute, part of the Franchising Matters video series. In these segments, we tackle complex marketing topics in 5 minutes or less. Let's jump straight in. Today's topic is how generative AI is reshaping search engine optimization. When you think of generative AI, you undoubtedly think of ChatGPT and similar AIs, and you're absolutely correct. However, today I really want to hone in on Google because what Google's doing with AI is having a massive impact on franchise organizations. By now, you all should have seen a result something like this. You go to Google, you search a who, what, how, why type of search, some sort of a query, and Google gives you an AI overview result. What they've done here is they've used their generative AI to crawl the internet, found various sources, and combine it all into one single answer for you. As a consumer, this is incredibly convenient. I ask a question, I get the answer without having to click through, hunt around, find that answer I'm looking for. However, as a franchise business, this is a huge problem. The person no longer has to click through to your website to find that information they're looking for. That's why most people are calling this a zero-click search. And it already is having an impact on organic search traffic to franchise organizations. So the question is, why should you want to rank for this sort of a search? And let me show you why in a real-life example. Let's say I search, what pizza places have great hand-tossed pizza with spicy tomato sauce? This is a real result I got from Google. I happen to live in an area called Brooklyn. And Google said for a hand-tossed pizza with spicy tomato sauce in Brooklyn, consider Pizza Hut and Domino's. This is a tremendous result for Pizza Hut and Domino's. They are mentioned by name in the result. And I want to point out a few things here. So first of all, you see how much of the real estate it takes up on my phone. The odds of me scrolling down are very slim. And what's also happening more and more is people aren't consuming this answer in text as we have here. It's actually being read back to them, so they're getting an audio response from the AI. So what that means is being on page 1 of Google that we used to always talk about, that doesn't matter. Top 5 doesn't matter. Top 3 doesn't matter. You need to be in the top 1. And this is the direction that search is going in. Although it might not be the best for traffic, and we will talk in another marketing minute how you can still drive traffic, but it is critically important that you continue to get visibility. So you need to make sure you're structuring your website and your content to get your fair chance to rank in these AI overviews. So let's talk about how you can do that. First of all, continue to follow SEO best practices. Create good content. Good content will still rank. The AI is looking for information to answer the question that the person is asking. So if you're a credible source on that and you have great content that's structured well, you have a good chance to rank. For Google specifically, you want to make sure that the search engine knows about your business. This means your Google business profile is more important than ever. Add as much information to that as you can. Also make sure you have lots of good information on your products pages, services pages, about pages. Make sure that you are as explicit with all of the attributes of your products and services as you can. And it's critically important that you implement structured data on your website. You might know this, it's also called schema markup. What that basically is providing additional information on your website to help the search engine index it. As an example here, this is a location in Scarborough. You can see the address, the phone number, the hours of operation. If the search engine were to hit this and crawl it, it would almost certainly figure out that that's the phone number, that's the hours. However, to make absolutely sure, in the code of the site here, we've actually said, hey, search engine, this is the exact street address. This is the exact postal code. We've even gone so far as to say, here is the lat and long where this location exists. Here's their phone number. Here's their opening hours. So there is zero doubt in the search engine's mind as to where exactly this business is. This is one simple example. There are literally hundreds of schema markups you can choose from for different products, services, and industries. It's so critical that you provide this information to the search engine so when the AI hits your site, it can fully understand and index your content. The other thing, which is often a missed opportunity, is when you put images and video on your site, make sure you include alt text and transcripts. Alt text basically is a description on the image that tells the search engine what it is. So in this case, this is an image on our website, and we've told it this is a chart that shows how franchise interest and interest rates are correlated. Same thing if you have a video, make sure you include transcripts, so that way it knows all the things that are said in that video. And it really comes down to content. I touched on that before, but I want to say it again. High value content will help you rank. Make sure you research it, understand what your consumers are looking for, look what your competitors are doing to get some clues as to what the best content is. Structure your content, capitalize on AI search best practices. That means phrasing your content as questions, using plain language. Don't use complex terms unnecessarily. Use plain language. Index is better. And you also want to make sure that you're writing for the humans, not the machine. So don't try and guess what the AI wants. Write for humans and the AI will find it. Last thing I'll say is that ongoing content creation, absolutely critical. Don't just create one piece of content and move on. It's important that you're constantly keeping your content up to date. That's our marketing minute. If you want to get in touch with me, here are my contact details. Happy to chat with you anytime. And as our free gift to you, if you scan that QR code there, you can download a free copy of our 2025 Digital Trends Report. Thank you for listening and have a great day.